Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel, Power of Habits. It's Baptiste, and today in this video, Notion Basics for Beginners, we are going to see all you need to know to get started on Notion and learn the basics to create your first templates. Let's go. But firstly, what is Notion? Created in 2016 in San Francisco, Notion is a note-taking app that quickly gained a lot of users worldwide for being accessible, aesthetic, and super powerful. So let's open Notion. It's an app. Let's put it full screen, and we are right now on the home page. You can see my recently visited pages, my calendar, which is synchronized with my Google Calendar, and some other thing. The first thing you want to do on Notion is to create a page. So we are going on the menu on the left, and in my private pages I will create a new page. So it's totally blank one, and we are going to call it Notion Basics. After, you can personalize it with an icon, but a personalized icon that I imported from my photos. So this one will not put a cover. I want to keep it super simple. And the first thing that you should do on Notion is simply to take some notes. So we are going to write, let's create a Notion page together. So here it is. Notion is organized in blocks. So you have some text blocks as we created it. You can create some other blocks, so you just have to press enter, so twice, and after this, to have some different option, you will want to type slash. With the slash, you have a window coming, and you have all the options you can do. So you can write some text, put some headings, some bullet lists that you are going to do. So for example, you wanna go do your groceries, so you wanna buy some fish, some meat, vegetables, etc., etc. You can also, by redoing the same manipulation, create a to-do list, for example, for the week that we are going to call. So let's put a heading, so H, and after you have all your options, I like heading 2 because it's the right size for me. So we'll call it this week. So it's the most simple to-do list you can do. So this week we're going to go to the gym, call my friends, I don't know, clean the flat. You can write whatever goes through your mind. So it's perfect. Let's delete this. You can as well change any block into another block by pressing on those 6 dots at the left of your block, and you will have different options. So you can delete your block, you can duplicate it, you can also turn it into something else, or color the block, or even move the block to another page. So let's turn it into a quote, and let's put a little smiley. So let's do this. Let's create a Notion page together this week. So it looks already great, but we can go even further, and that's what we are going to see in the next part. Let's go. Firstly, we are going to those 3 dots on the top right of my screen, and I want to put it full width. So we are going to create a more advanced to-do list. We had this, the most basic one, but we will want to do it with some databases. So I want to create 2 columns, one column where there will be a database with my tasks that I can check, and at the right, another database that will be linked to this first database, and where there will be my statistics. So there will be some completion rates, whether I've done all my tasks today, or this week, or this month, or this year. So it will be super great, and it will enable you to create your first templates and to get started on Notion. So let's go. let's create 2 columns, as I say. So slash, this is the command you should do for everything you want to create on Notion. So slash 2c for 2 columns. So we have right now our 2 columns, so up till here. Okay, perfect. So our 2 columns, and we will do a call out. It's super great. And the call out, we will put inside some text in the H2 format, so heading 2. And we are going to call it advanced to-do list. And you can put, as it's a call out, you can put an icon. So let's put an icon together. Which one? Okay, this one. No. Let's choose another one, advanced to-do list. Okay, perfect. And here you can duplicate. So you click on the block, duplicate, and you simply drag it on the side of the advanced to-do list. And as we created another column, it's perfect. And this, we will call it completion. So let's resize this a bit. Perfect. And right now we are going to create our databases, which is one of the biggest feature of the most powerful feature on Notion. So slash, as always. And let's see a bit what you can embed on Notion. So some text, we already seen it. After, you can embed some images, some videos, some audio, some links. You can really make it your second brain and gather all your information in one place. And after, there is the database section. So you can create a database under different formats. So you can have the most common format, which is a table, but you can also create some board views, some list, some calendar, some timeline for project management. You can even embed right now some charts, so it's really infinite. So I'm going back, I'm going to delete this, and so slash database, and we are going to create a database which is a list view. So we are going to call it to-do database, as simple as this, and we are going to put it in this column. So perfect. And here we are going to create a database which is a bit different. It will be a gallery view. It will be a small gallery view. Okay, perfect. Page icon, we don't want it. Page content, we want the color. And there will be the title that we will call it to-do completion. To not be lost. You can call it whatever you want. Let's hide it. You can hide the title because it's not really beautiful. And here we will create just by typing whatever we want, we will create some new pages which will be our to-dos. For example, as we put clean the flat, subscribe to Power of Habits channel, for example, could be nice, and I would really appreciate to support my work. So we've created all our pages. If I click on one page, it will open on the side view, and you see that every page has different properties. So you can add a date that we don't need, so we are going to delete. There can be a multi-select, so this will be useful because to create this advanced to-do list, we want to see the field of the page. So for example, clean the flat, it will be in chores. After, they can be travel, as they can be family, they can be work, they can be leisure, possibly everything that you need. So here we will keep only chores for this task, and we are going to fill this for others. So one by one, you just have to click on this little pencil and add multi-select. So grab kids at school, let's say family. Okay, perfect. And we are going to create a new one. So every time you need to create something new on Notion and on the database, you click on those three dots on the top right, properties, new property, and we are going to create a status property. So it will not be like this. So with a not started, in progress, or done, we will show it as a checkbox so that it looks like a to-do list actually. And we are going back, and this status will put it before the multi-select. So here we are, we can check our to-dos, and let's a bit change it. Let's hide this page icon. So perfect, you can choose different things. You can even change the type of database, which is so perfect. So here we are. There is also our gallery view that we will keep for later. And right now, so we have also, we can display our dates. Three dots, properties, dates. We can do everything, right? Clean the flat today. So here we are, we put all our dates, all our informations are here. I've done this one, for example, perfect. And right now we can apply some filters to our database to create a to-do list for today, for this week, for last week, for this month, and for this year, or for the next week to come. So it's just here. And basically we are going to filter it, to filter the dates. So this week, let's say this day, okay? And every database, you can create a new one view. It will be the same database, but a new view, or you can simply double click on the view and you will duplicate, so it will create the same. But this one will not, we will call it this week. So this one will be called today. On the same principle, we are going to create one view that will be last month, or this month, that last month. No matter, we can create everything we want. And after duplicate it, we'll create to come, tasks to come. Okay, you can also fully edit the view and change the icon. So tasks to come, today we are going to put a sun, perfect. After this week, this month, let's duplicate and create this year also. Duplicate. So here we are. For this year, we are going to create to put this icon. This month, this one, and this week is here. This one. Okay, looks good already. We just have to apply the filters to change it. So filter, dates. So here it was this week, so it's easy. This week, no, task to come, my bad. So task to come, it will be next 1 week. So next, it will be start date is relative to, so next month. Okay, so it counts today. So we will create to come for the year. I guess it's enough. And so right now we have all our tasks for the year to come. However, we have also our task for today. So we are going to click on those three dots and add advanced filter. So as you can see, there is still our filter. However, you will add a filter rule. And so start date is relative, is after today. We are going even with it. Okay, perfect. So we have our task to come after this week, same of this week, this month, this icon, and after this month, this year. It's really simple. I guess everyone can do it. So this year, perfectly, we have all our tasks. We have a nice idea on all what we have to do actually. So right now, let's create some progress bar for our today's task, for our tasks that are during this week, this month, and this year. So to do this, we'll have to create a new page and to link our two databases. So new page that we are going to call it tasks. Okay, created. We don't need this. Delete. Yes, tags. Okay, we are going to keep. Now we are going to delete everything. So let's add a property which will be a relation. So you just have to type it, relation, which one database it was. To-do database, you can select that will be a two-way relation. So if you go to the database, to the to-do list, you will see for every page that is related to this completion database, and so on and so forth. So add a relation, and this relation will link it to all our tasks. So right now it's a bit long, but I will show you tips how to make it super fast and how to automate it even. So for example, we'll go to today, we'll add a new filter, and for every new page that will be created, it will be automatically related to the completion view, the completion database, sorry. So we are going to do the same for all. Here we are, perfect, and you can hide it because it's not really looking great. Perfect. So I can check this one randomly, or this year, this one, okay, not this one. So here we are. Let's resize this a bit. So we have our tasks. Right now, once we created the relation, we are going to create some formulas to sort and to have our progress bars. So here we are going to hide this because it's not really good looking. So customize layout, and we are going to add to the side panel this to-do database so it looks a bit better, applied to all pages. Here we are. So add a property, it will be a formula this time. So perfect, formula, edit the formula. So we are entering the core content, and what I want you to know for your first steps on Notion is how to write some formulas to create simply some progress bars, because you will need it to monitor possibly everything on Notion, whether you are doing some sport and you want to monitor your workouts, or you are doing some business and you want some progress bars for your KPIs or anything. It will be really helpful for you in the future. So let's do it. So your formula, let's type So let's find the to-do database dot, and after filter, so the function filter, and inside the function filter we're going to put current dot, and after our property that we are interested in the to-do database. So we are interested in actually the status where the status is equal to true. So where the status is done, and when the status is done in a programming language is to be equal to true. And after this, so we have a list of all our pages where the status is true, and we don't want a list, but we want the length to calculate our completion rate in percentage. So here we are, and right now perfect, and we are going to divide this by the same, but by the whole length of the to-do database. So I'm just going to delete this dot. It's a status. Yeah, so the status is not true, but more done. It would have worked if it was a checkbox property, but now it's a status property. So perfect, here we are, and right now we have our completion rate for all our tasks, but we want to filter it by some time, for example, the day. So let's put it down. So I want to like really make it nice for you, and dot, and we are going to add just another filter, and inside this filter we are going to verify if the task date is today. So current dot date equal now. All right, 0%. Let's check if it's true. We are going to our today tab, and it's not true. Today we've done all our tasks, which will be 100%. Where comes from the mistake is that here we took the whole length. So it's not, is there today? Oh, there is today, my bad. So, and we should put this filter, so we should apply this filter into this database, because it will be today's completion rate. It should not be the total one. So Control V, today, current date. We just have to define the property. So here we are, we have it perfect. So super. And so I have a gallery view. So we are going to show on this gallery view, not the page color, we are going to show nothing. And to make it better looking, we are going to add some multi-select. And for every formula, we will have displayed on top if it's about the day, the week, the month, or the year. So multi-select, perfect. Manual, add an option today. This week, month, year. All right. And we are going to create 4 of them. So just to duplicate it. So here we are going to put today, week. It's a little tips that I give you here. I've seen it in another template and I really liked it. And right now I'm putting it in each of my templates. And we are going to create this type of formula for all our time period. So duplicate times 3. Let's put it on the right place. So formula, we are going to rename same formula 1, no, formula week, please. By the way, I hope you're enjoying this tutorial. Thank you for watching. It's my beginnings on YouTube. Really, I hope everything is fine for you, and let's continue the video. So I've created it. So right now I should change the formula according to the right time, to the right period. So current date equal. So week for me, week, week of 2 days. So the week function displays the number of the week about one date. So between display 2 days, week number. So perfect. And here let's copy it and let's apply this filter here on the total. So Control Z. Cannot find dates, so every time you have to redefine, because when you copy and you paste this filter, it doesn't work. So let's save. Perfect, it's empty. Why is it empty? Week today, status done, length, formula. So empty means that there is no page, no to-do, no task that is selected by this formula, so that is done. But it's wrong, because today, for example, we've done already 2 of our tasks, so there should be something wrong. Let's find it out together. I guess it's because of this. Yeah, it's because of this. When the mistake I've done is that I compared 2 different things. I compared a date with a week number, so I should compare a week number with a week number, of course. So let's modify it. It's a quick thing. So 100%. Perfect. So here it's month. As you can see, there is nothing to be afraid with Notion formula. It's really quick to learn, and if you don't understand anything, you can go to ChatGPT and ask him like what's going on. Can find function dates or every time dates. Here they can find it, yeah. And here we are going to put the year. Not in status, but here. And we're going to compare it with a year. %, if only. Yeah, today can find function dates. Classic. Here we are. So nothing is displayed on the gallery view. So you go to the 3 dots of your database properties. You will see all what is shown. So there is only today's formula. So I want the multi-select on today to be on top. After there will be the multi-select of the week. After there will be the formula of the week, the multi-select of the month, the formula of the month, the multi-select of the year, and the formula of the year. So we have all our completion rate. It's amazing. It's super cool. We are going to do a few more things to make it even more advanced. So we are going to create, let's create a calendar view. So you can see all your tasks, and on the calendar view, I can display also the status. So it will be, you will see if you've done your things and what should be done. So it's super great, as every time we should filter it by the to-do and tasks, so that when we create a new task inside the page, it will already be linked to our other database and to our completion rates. So as I can see right now, I'm going to delete this one. So as I can see right now, there is a problem with the rounding. So for this, we are just going to click on the tasks page, formula, edit property. So it's a percent decimal place. We want 0 decimal. Okay, let's do it with all. Per default, it's infinite, if I remember well. So here we are. Perfect, no more problems. So you have your calendar view. Let's brainstorm what can be great. Maybe we can just check it instead of displaying the status. So same property status. So you click on it to go on to edit the property, and we will show it as checkbox. Great. And you can see that if I check on a task, it will change. So great today, up this week. Perfect. And we are going to create one last view, is to show you like the whole array of possibilities. Of course, right now it's a to-do list, but you can perfectly do such thing for some project management, for some meetings, for a lot of things. So let's just delete this. Card preview none. What I want to do, I want to color column. It looks better. Play Fortnite. Let's say I'm playing Fortnite. We are going to put it in progress to have a bit of everything. Layout, let's put it large. And here on this board view, you can simply drag a page, a task, to modify its status. It's just another view. You can create as many views as you want. So this is what is really powerful with this template. But when you will come, you will necessarily create a new page, for example, here or here, whatever you want. And let's add a little button. So when we create, when we will push on this, click on this button, there will be a new task that is created. So slash, I guess you know it right now, button, so create a new task. So what can be assimilated as a task? Let's say it's a game. Okay. Can I put emoji? Yeah, it looks better. We've already put it, so not this one. Create a task. Okay, this one. So when the button is clicked, you will indicate what should be done. So add the page to, after select the database, to do database. So you can enter the tasks name. You can add also some other thing. So for example, add action, edit page in, So now let's go, it's perfect. So create a new task. So where does it open? Let's check, enter the task's name, date. Okay, the date is not entered, so it doesn't fit us. I guess we can see it in this year, not even. Okay, let's modify it together. This, and after name, edit property, and the date will be the date when the button was clicked on. So pick a date. So at the date when it was triggered. Let's try it. Still no. Here we are. At least you can see that everyone is making some mistake, me included, and I do a lot. And the status, of course, it's not the status, my bad. It will be the to-do completion will be in tasks. So right now it's working. Enter the task's name. So we are going to plant some tomatoes for spring. Perfect, to have some perfect tomatoes in summer. And here there is the date there, but there is not the char because it's not there is not the field of the page that is indicated, because we should choose it. So plant some tomatoes, it will be leisure. So here we are, it looks super great. We are going to delete the most basic to-do list, and right now I guess it's already a good start for a beginner. Don't hesitate to subscribe to my channel, to share this video, to show me some support, to let me know what you think about this video, about this tutorial, and see you in the next video.